How y'all doing? Me? You already know. It's the beginning of another installation of breaking through the matrix. What's poppin'? As you see, from head to toe, I'm already, you know what I'm saying, repping. I was always repping, even when we wasn't good. So now that we making moves and we back where we should be, it's only right that I shine bright, no matter where I'm at. You dig? Now, welcome to today's installation of Breaking Through the Matrix. The reason for this installation today is basically I'm just a little motivated, a little smooth in my approach, a little calmer with how I do things. The reason for that is completely because of separation and learning to be myself regardless of what anybody else says or thinks. Now, I'm loving, and yeah, that's gray. You know what I mean? So that means I'm aging gracefully. But with that being said, I know a lot of people talking a lot of garbage about Brian being a sucker or Brian shouldn't have went back. Now here's my take on that. I didn't like the way the city dogged him. I didn't like the way he left. But at the same time, every man has to take some time to figure out who he is. And everybody always got something to say regarding this man's process about how he does what he does and takes care of the things that he takes care of. Why? Because he didn't stay? Only reason I say that is because I felt the same way when I left. When I was there in Cleveland, everybody was feeding off of me, using me, stabbing me in the back, kind of like how LeBron was with people fucking his mom, the team not putting no pieces around them in order to build a championship, but they steadily want more from him. Kind of like how I felt my family just kept wanting more and more from me. It was draining me just like it was draining him. Well, kind of breaking through the matrix is kind of what he did. He got tired. Enough was enough. So he took his talents to South Beach. Kind of like I took my talents to the military. And then once I figured out I was too smart for the military, I made sure I got out. So now I use my hood economics, which tells me to get what I need to get in order to take care of me and mine. And now we on the Northwest Coast. Do we like it? Nah, not really. But it's money out here. So why not get what they don't want us to get on their side of the coast? Now, anybody that know me, I have a love for anything Cleveland. So being out here in Seattle town kills me. But I've learned how to be a better husband, a better father, a better listener, and I'm learning how to slow down when necessary. And that's something that I was caused to be issues because I always wanted to go and do. I'm learning how to develop my relationship with God. And I pray for those who still sit back at home and still run their mouth about what they think I'm doing out here. I even pray for those people that when I was in need turned their back. Because when karma reverses itself, I hope to be able to be in a position to not do you the way you did me. See, that's the whole mission of why I'm speaking about breaking the matrix. Because we will be returning to the Midwestern area soon. But it's not when everybody else wanted me to do it. It's not when friends sent money, even though I wanted to, and I cried out. God wasn't ready for me to come back. Kind of like his situation. I never stopped loving my home. I never stopped loving my family. But certain things that happened made me hate and dislike a lot of things that I went through, fraternity included. But at the same time, you can't play the victim. So I had to grow up, leave, in order to learn not to play the victim. So when God said it's time for me to return, you see how the city reacted when one of its homegrown came back. I am homegrown. No matter where I'm at, I'll always be an Ohioan. True Buckeye, true Browns, true Indians. I'll never let where I stay at change or depict who I am on the inside. I will use where I'm at to make what I need to get to what I need for my family and or my kids, which is my wife and my 2 kids. So like I said, dare not unless you choose to be judged yourself. So call him whack, but unless you grew up in Northeast Ohio, you don't know the magic that that state has. You don't know what we've been through. You don't know the history. And the reason a lot of us left is because it hurt to see our city and our state crumble. We come from blue collar. We don't have mommy and daddy trust fund. All we know how to do is go out and get it. And our teams and our cities mirror that. So it's our turn. So I'm glad you came back home. And for those who still on that BS, grow up. Because even you made a mistake that you didn't want somebody condemning you for. So why do it to somebody else? Feel me? I'm glad you home. Because when I come back, I hope those that still are bigots and those that still hold whatever issues that you still got, find Jesus and find God. Because home is home. But only return when God says it's time. That way it's worth it. So even though I've been wanting to, crying out and trying to get there, for whatever reason God ain't made it that way, when I do, just like him, it'll be felt. But until then, no matter where I'm at, and no matter what I'm doing, you see me. I rep it by myself. Say what you want. Do what you want. My jersey and my hat game and my shoe game is serious. My mental game is getting even better. Say what you want, but I'm out here by myself, taking time to learn. Y'all go out and play. I'm doing something somewhere reading. It's the reason why he got me out here. I'm just trying to figure it out. Till the next time we meet. London, I'll see you soon. Rashawn, I'll see you soon. Not until God says he ready. Y'all be easy. This me from the North Coast. My bad, Northwest Coast. Holla at your boy.